Hey friends, so today I want to talk about food mindset, and this is something that comes up a lot in my one-on-one sessions with my clients who have acid reflux, digestive issues, IBS, is food mindset. And it is totally understandable that you would have fear around food, anxiety around food with your symptoms, and it's totally understandable that it might seem like food is causing your symptoms. But I want to remind you that food is often not the root cause of your symptoms. Even if you have a symptom after a food, it doesn't necessarily mean that food is causing the symptoms. And this is an important distinction because IBS and acid reflux are super unpredictable. If you've ever noticed that sometimes certain foods bother your symptoms, other times you're totally fine, it's another piece of evidence that the food is not what's necessarily driving the symptoms. We have to take a look at the root cause of why acid reflux is happening. Is it chronic stress? Is it a history of dieting, chronic undereating? Maybe constipation, slow GI motility, not eating balanced meals, underlying gut imbalance, or post-infection, post-antibiotics. These are all root causes that are separate from food that could be causing the symptoms. And so when we approach our food, it's so important on your gut healing journey to have a healthy mindset about food. It's important for you to know that food and nutrition is essential for your recovery. It's essential for your tissue repair and to heal the gut. So our gut functions best with consistent, adequate nutrition. And when we undereat, this can lead to slowing down gastric motility, constipation. If we don't get enough nutrition, our body will prioritize our heart function, our brain function. We'll be like, okay, well, we don't have enough energy for the digestion, so that's gonna slow down and that's gonna be deprioritized. In addition, if we don't get enough protein, we literally don't have enough to produce digestive enzymes because enzymes are proteins. And so if we don't get enough nutrition, enough protein, we can't produce enough digestive enzymes to digest our food. Protein also plays a really important role in our stomach acid production, and if we don't get enough nutrition, this can cause nutrient deficiencies, which can also contribute to poor digestion. So nutrition is the way that we will heal from symptoms, in addition to the mindfulness tools of FLORA and the yoga and the meditation and addressing all of the pieces of your lifestyle. But we have to shift our mindset away from being afraid of food and seeing it as a healing modality. So food is healing. And when we nourish our body, we are healing our gut. If you're someone that struggles to add in nutrition because of being afraid of how this might impact your body, or if you struggle with body image, I completely understand, how difficult that is. And so it's really important to remind yourself that the way that your body functions is so much more important than the way that it looks. And a healthy body is a functioning body. And to have a healthy functioning gut, we have to get in enough nutrition. And it's really, going back to the balanced meal video, the meal timing video, and the navigating hunger and fullness, really thinking about, am I getting enough nutrition? And a few signs of that you are getting enough nutrition would be, so you feel energized, bowel movements every day, you feel like they're complete bowel movements, and digestion is working well. A few signs of not getting enough nutrition would be, feeling tired, feeling like your digestion is very slow, constipation, bloating, acid reflux. These can be some signs. So it's just important to consider. And when you enter into your meals, having a mindset of, I know that this food is nourishing my body. And mindset work is tough. This can take time to really create a new mindset. So being patient with yourself, this type of work doesn't happen overnight. And sometimes it does, but but for most people, this can take some time to rewire our brain, rewire the way that we think about food, and viewing this as healing and supportive and a source of potentially joy in your life. And so a few ways to start doing that. I really recommend using the pre-meal mindfulness meditation if you feel anxious during meal times. That is a guided audio that can help you eat mindfully and approach the meal with a healthy food mindset. I also encourage you to explore the recipe section of FLORA under programs to make sure that you are familiar with some of these recipes and maybe trying a few new recipes out. Setting yourself up with a meal schedule, flexible meal schedule, nothing that you need to abide by, in terms of rules, but just a framework. And that is a video under the nutrition section as well. And noticing the way that you're talking about food, the way that you're talking to yourself before meal times, the way that you're, maybe anticipating symptoms. Really try not to anticipate symptoms in terms of, oh, this is going to make me feel this way, or this is feeling anxious about the way that a certain food will make you feel, can actually contribute to symptoms. So as best you can, taking a few deep breaths if you're feeling anxious about your meal or about what you just ate, knowing that nutrition is essential and it is a super important part of your healing journey. And you deserve to enjoy your food. And I hope that the recipes in FLORA are helpful for you to do that. If you have any questions at all, please submit your questions in the program section under submit a question. I'll answer them in our video Q&A. I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.